Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 7 Days Valencia. It's me, JD Sensei. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? I got stuff to do. I did hear a ruckus out here overnight. Nobody died, so I guess that's a good thing. I guess. I don't care. It was a screamer, but, I reloaded before the AM was up because I do that. Yeah, I just finished uploading the video I didn't really like. And yeah, it's doing okay. So, sometimes I think about, I do videos and I'm like, man, I was so scatterbrained. I don't know if anybody will like it. I was like, you know what? I don't want there be to be an incontinuity. To just skip to another day or miss an episode. So I'm like, throw it up. It either does bad or it does good. Things happen. So we'll let it rip. It seems to be doing okay. Seems to be doing okay, so I'm cool with it. All right. I like how this ended up. I'm not going to harp on this anymore, but I really don't like how these throw light, but I think they look good. So what we need to do is we do need to finish getting this stuff put all around the concrete. Finish up a little bit here, get that started out there. Maybe back this up a little bit more over here because I kind of want to put those lights on the edges over here as well. Let's go get some goodies. Let's see what I got. Also, I finally blew out one of the thingies there, the forges, so I can throw that one down. You can finally throw that forge. Get rid of all that stuff. It's early in the morning. I'm not 100% on what I'm doing yet. Okay, let me see here. All right, it's all inside. You can go take care of that. Probably going to have to hit up the traders this afternoon. I do have to go finish the mine as well, so I'm probably going to do the mine, actually, now that I think about it. And then I got other games to play today. Okay, first things first, can I fit this in? I took it, I just don't know if I got room for it. Can I put one here and still be able to... What's in this box? Just wood. Can I still be able to access this box? What do you think? Yeah, I can. Oh, screw it. All right. Let's give you your various things back. There you go. Isn't that nice of me? All right. That's food. So this is where the stuff goes. You just throw it over here. The various sand and the stone I picked up. And I should drop off the more ammo stuff. I made it just to use up the lead I had. All right, so the issue I'm going to have here is I no longer have room for anything else. Probably have to rethink this. Let's take care of this real quick. And we'll move these up here. Yeah, I know. Peak content. This is what you guys came to see, right? Just move this crap out of the way. Take this stuff. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Gotta get that pink content, boys, All right. Let's drop off some stuff I'm not going to use at the moment, which is this. Throw this back down in here. Sort this out a little bit. Here we go. We'll take the 500. We're going to take the concrete with us. Probably need to go get some wood, too. Let me grab a little bit more concrete out of here. I am going to have to start firing up these doodads here in a bit. So, probably going to have to open this place for business. Because we are going to fall behind on concrete pretty soon. But I did want to start getting the front of this done. And I want to cover the mine. So there is building stuff I need to do. I got today and tomorrow for a horde night. Well, half of tomorrow, and then I do have to get. I have to get scrap metal. Oh yeah, I got to get scrap metal too. That's another thing I got to get. All right, I think we should start on the front first. I think we should start over here first. Did I get the concrete all the way around yet? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think we should take this, just start this. Let's just start this. Take this right up to the edge. Go a bit at a time so it's not half-assed. I think we just do this. Go right up to the edge, put in the frames, upgrade them, you know. Get the wood frames out of here for now. And let's throw these bad boys down. See how much we're going to need. Just go one at a time, you know. It's boring, but it's stuff I need to do. And then just upgrade them like that. You know, just go across. Perfect. It gives us an idea what we got to do, and then we can do the same thing over here, just so I can kind of bracket it out. All right. I didn't need all this dirt, but whatever. I'll find a use for it at some point. Oh, this one was off a bit, wasn't it? Oh, well. You want perfection. You don't watch my streams, that's for damn sure. You want interesting, though. Yeah, I got you covered. I'm definitely an interesting boy. Yeah, this one was one off. That's fine. All right, so news time. I did. Spartan85 actually uploaded a video. He's uploaded plenty, but one specifically talking about Alpha 22 and the upcoming console new release and everything. Sadly, not much to share. The current community thinking is we're looking at April to May. Now, the Fun Pimps are vague. They're being very vague. But they have stated this year. That's still all we've gotten this year. But they did show off assets. They have continually, said, yeah, this is going to be for the next-gen consoles. If you're on PS4 or Xbox One S or X, sorry, guys, it's not happening. I don't know if how many people were convinced that would happen, but yeah, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to upgrade or go on PC. Just a thing at this point. They don't have a team to do it. They have one for the next gen, but they don't have anybody going backwards. So yeah, PS4 and the previous gen consoles are not getting the new version. So sorry about that. And I know the struggle. It took about a year and a half, almost 2 years before I got my PS5. And I have to thank my brother for that, because he knows how bad I am with putting away money. Which is just kind of me, because, I'll put away money and then I'll be like, oh crap, I got to pay this bill here or this bill here. Or something pops up. So he just said, screw it. And I come home from work one day, there's a PS5 sitting there. He's like, yeah, I know you're just going to get freaking tied up. I was like, say, you know what? Here, just take $100 off my rent contribution each month for the next 6, as long as you need to pay it off. I did it in about 7 months. I only had to pick one, because there's always some random bill that shows up. Something like that, something weird. There's always something weird. Or you'll just be sitting there. I think it was like, it wasn't very expensive, but I know we needed aerators for the faucet, and I just didn't have that packed in. They're only a few bucks, but it's like I didn't have a few bucks at that time, so it's like I gotta, because you pay one thing that you weren't expecting, it throws everything else off. I'm actually good at budgeting. The problem is I'm not good at putting away fun money. Like my taxes are coming up. I already got that planned out. What I want to do. That's how I got Yakuza. That's how I'm getting Dragon's Dogma. And I look ahead and I'm like, I don't see anything else on the horizon. So there's a couple I'm interested in, like I can't pronounce it. Usulid, Usulidin Chronicles. They're basically the one made by the guys who made the original team behind the Suikoden series. They have a big game coming out. And kind of want that. Kind of want it, but it's like a need versus want kind of thing. I need Dragon's Dogma. It's my jam. I played the hell out of that game, the original. So I'm not saying no to that. That's a most def. What are we at? Yeah, we're still doing okay. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, unfortunately though, they were updating. He showed off all the updates that they were talking about, the cool new stuff they're putting in, the new artwork and stuff like that. The new, school POI, high school POI. He's showing it off, but the tweets have been cryptic. So, it's coming out, but they're not giving us a date. So I think we're further away than I thought. They were aiming for quarter one. I don't think they're going to make quarter one. Quarter one ends, I think, on March 21st, 31st. I don't know if it's calendar, if it's, for me, quarter one would end, I think, third week in March. But right now, the community is feeling like for Alpha 22, which is simultaneous with the console update. The console launch is in late April, early May. So we're going to be on Valencia for a bit longer, folks. Make sure to subscribe. Get them so you can see more peak content of my dumbass building this. Look, I do what I do because I do what I do. I don't know why I do what I do, but I do what I do. I have ideas. They need to be realized. They just need to look good, and that looks so much better than this stupid dirt. It's a pain in the ass. It uses so much resources, but it looks so much better. It's so much better. I cannot stand having dirt and grass crap in front of my base. And I made all this come. So where did that hit? He asked nobody. Also, it's just a safety thing. The zombies are stupid. They'll get stuck somewhere, and they'll start beating on. Say if I just have wood or something here, they literally find a way to get stuck right down in there and start beating on it. Because they jump through stuff all the time. It's just where they are. I'm trying to keep my hype down for the new console version because, again, I'm used to the Fun Pimps. Great company. And also condolences. I didn't see it, but apparently they did have one of their own pass away. So, sorry to hear that. It could be why they've been quiet for a while, just mourning or whatever, but that sucks to hear. We're all sitting here going, when are we getting the game? When are we getting the game? And, that is something that happened. So it's like, oh, I feel sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, bad stuff. But, yeah, they've been tweeting out now, so getting stuff back on track, moving along. Gotta do that. No matter how bad things get. I saw a great quote somebody that that situation I talked about, like when this video goes up, it'll be a week ago, but who knows how much crap is going to go down, because every week is something new. The person in question, Yoki Bird, freaking exploded in popularity. Somebody did the math, and I think she made $28,000. Remember, if you watched anything of her, she spent $200,000 last year to fund her projects because the crap company she works with didn't fund any of it. I have no idea why you're with a company that, the whole reason you join one of these corporations is, get management help, logistics support, stuff like that, and they did nothing. She paid $200,000 out of pocket and had zero profit for the year. How does that happen? It's like, whatever. She's like blowing up. She got her own private manager who has some serious experience. I don't even follow who who he managed, but holy crap! I looked into it a little bit. It's like, damn, this bad boy's been through fire. He's not gonna have any problems. But yeah, she made $28,000 just from super chats in like 2 days. Frickin' well deserved. Always good to see a happy ending. Crap goes down like that. That's just BS. But yeah, to get back on it, I was watching that channel and somebody said, I didn't even look at the name. I think it was Mujin. I don't know who it is. I don't want to say this to make it sound bad, but because I don't really like crap happening to people, that's bad. But, bad in that way. But one of the things I do enjoy when something big happens, good or bad, on the internet, is there's always a bunch of small channels, because I'm always looking for a different take on it, and I always end up like finding 5 or 10 small channels, or just channels I don't know about, and I end up like 5 or 10 more subs, stuff I didn't know I was interested in. So I don't really want the controversy per se, but I must have found like 4 or 5 new VTubers and a bunch of people I normally wouldn't check on and just buy their takes. I ended up finding some people that are interesting to watch, but I think it was Mujin. It was like he used her Doki Bird as a example, because of what she tried to do to herself. But he's like, no matter how bad it gets, don't give up, because that person went from probably the darkest moment of their life. Now they are like probably the happiest they could be. You never know. And his thing was just hold out for 1 more month, because you don't know. And somebody immediately commented, I've been using his words for 5 years. I'm like, bro, yeah, that's kind of the thing, man. I think I said it on one of my older streams. It's like, it might happen. It might happen. It probably won't. But you know what? Hold out for it. You don't know. The only way you can't win the lottery is not to play. Come on, we all do it. When the damn lottery hits $500 billion or something stupid, Powerball goes crazy like that, all of us go out and buy a ticket. Why? You can't win if you don't play. You can't win if you don't play. Then you look at the odds, and it's like, well, my odds of winning that are actually lower. I have a higher chance of getting hit by lightning and an airplane at the same time while walking in the middle of the city in between 2 buildings than winning the Powerball. Just saying. Those are my chances. So, but we all play it because it's like, bro, you gotta do it. The only way you can be 100% sure you will not win is if you don't put in a ticket. It's $2, whatever. I'm gonna throw one at it. Occasionally, when I get cash on me, I do that too. Dude, I don't know how many of you like this, but I pay everything on debit or credit or whatever. Excuse me for a second. I pay everything on credit or debit. So occasionally there's a couple of things like my transport pass that only, depending on where I am, like if I have to go down the local store, I have to use cash for it because they only accept cash for it. So I'll get like $30 out, and I think it's like $24 or something like that. So I have like $6 in my pocket. Look, that's either going to a homeless person after a few weeks. I'll be walking around. That $6 will still be in my pocket because I never remember it's there. I never remember it's there. I'm so used to it. It didn't used to be like this, but I'm so used to, you know, I've had it where I've been in the store and I'm buying like the stuff for the night, like something to eat or maybe something to drink, and I'll be like going into the store. I'll be like, all right, I gotta remember to pay for this with the cash I have in my pocket. I gotta use that up. Gotta use that up. Get all the way through. I know it's a local store, so I know all the people there. And somebody say, "Hey," and I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And before I know it, I've paid with my debit card, and that freaking $6 is still sitting in my pocket. And I'm like, I've reached into my pocket for something for work, like a pen, and I'll reach in, I'll pull out. I can't find the pen. I start digging around, and I find the $6 I had on me for 2 months. And I'm like, oh crap! So I'll just throw it at the lottery. Or, like I said, I'll be in a generous mood. And not really a generous mood because here's something for you people that don't live in the city. And this sounds kind of bad, but it's really true if you pay attention. There are a lot of homeless people in the city. Okay? That's true. It's 100% true. But if you're in a big city, not all of them are actually homeless. There are a lot, and I mean there's a lot more than you think, of people that are professional. They do this for a living. And I always told people they didn't believe it, and I'm like, okay. So we go outside. I know the capacity of the shelters. I've had family that have been homeless, so I know like certain shelters only can fit about 500 people, and there's way more than that in the city. But you'll go out and on a really cold or rainy day, the real homeless, those are the ones that are sleeping outside in that crap, that are under an awning or something like that. There's ones I know. I've seen a guy, this guy's been around for years in my area, and he's still wearing a freaking brace for his back surgery. He's been wearing it. I've been working where I am for 13 years. He's been in the back brace for 13 years. I don't care how bad you are. You don't need a back brace that long. And it's not a back brace. It was something for back surgery. It's one of them. It looks like freaking body armor. It's like, bro. And I've seen him with it off in a store buying stuff. So it's like, bro. It sounds bad to say that, but some of these people, I mean, I don't mind giving out the money, but I know like some of these people sit out in front of a McDonald's or something, and they have their spots. It's a thing, but they'll make, even with no talent, they'll make. I know professional panhandlers that make like 200 a day, more than I make a day, tax free. And again, it sounds bad to say that, but if you live in a big city, that is something that happens. It's freaking sad. But there are people who do that professionally. Obviously, I'm not discounting homelessness. There are tons of people who need help, but it's a thing, so I don't always give out to the homeless. It's a sad thing, too, being in a big city, because a lot of times I felt really bad once because this scruffy-looking person came up to me. And I had my headphones in, and I'm just like, it's just somebody homeless trying to bum money. Because I had already been hit by two more in a block, So I'm just walking by, and he stopped the next person. He was just asking for directions. That's what sucks. I felt so bad. I was like, damn, all he wanted was directions. But you don't know. And usually, if you're like me, you're commuting, bro, the train ain't gonna wait. I have to be where I have to be, you know? It kind of sucks. But, you know, that's the state of things sometimes. The fact that I feel bad for it probably means I have a conscience. I thought I gave that up for Lent, but apparently I didn't. How am I doing? Oof, I'm burning through that concrete, baby. Well, that's okay. We'll have to make some more at some point. I did want to get a good start on this, you know. Hit up the tree farm, grab some wood, and start working on that mine. Covering up that mine so it's a little safer to work on. A little bit. But yeah, it's the state of things these days. Channel's growing pretty good. Last I looked, it was 502 subs. Getting up there. Again, don't worry about monetization. Old JD got to figure out how all the ass hattery around AdSense. Whatever. That's the thing. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Again, if I had like 10,000 subs or something, I'd worry about it. I'm losing money. 500 subs? Yeah, like I said, maybe somebody would send me a super for a joke. I'm not expecting anything. And again, at this point, this is mostly just entertainment for me. It really is. Occasionally I see it as a chore. Sometimes it's like, I gotta get these videos done. I'm really tired and stuff. But most of the time, it's just like, it's good to talk at people. I don't get to talk with. I do get to talk with people in the comments, but for the most part, it's good to talk gaming and crap that I want to talk about. I mean, you can judge me, but it's judging me after the fact, so I don't really care. If you think about it, I mean, but I can talk about what I want to talk about, and not that people won't see it. You see it as weird. Maybe they will. But it's a platform, and you can just either vent or just talk about stuff that interests me. Because, again, being an older gamer and a guy, and being into VTubers and Japanese anime, manga, and all the crazy crap I'm into, you can pretty much guess it's probably why I've been single for so damn long. Even when I've dated, it's like you never find somebody that's on the same page with. You can never find anybody that's going to like everything you do. That's rare as fudge, and that's something that's hard to do. You can find somebody that likes most of your stuff, but I've had like the worst luck. I find people that are, not into video games or something like that. And again, I've said this before. In my relationships, I've given up gaming for like 2 years straight to be with somebody. I've gotten older, so I realized I really shouldn't do that. Really shouldn't. But I end up doing it. And now as I get older, I see the window closing more and more each year. You know. It's like, I'm getting older. My options, because, a lot of people, like, when you're in your 30s, are like, well, I can go, like, 10 years either way. Yeah, it starts to get creepy when you're in your 40s. It's like, yeah, that 20-year-old looks good. When you start thinking, I'm not going to say, no, it couldn't happen. But I'm saying the creep factor is there. Some people are into younger women. I suppose I could. I mean, if it was all there. But, if I was like 15 years older than somebody, I was like, whew. Just the thought rose into my head. When I was in high school, this was a baby. Or if she was 10, I was 25. That's, again, anything can be overcome if both people are consenting. And the other real big problem with that is, to me, is life experiences. I've never dated more than a 5-year age difference, just saying. But if I did, I'm going to say this straight up. Uh, I want to say she was a minor at the time. She's probably 17. And I mean, when you're 17, you're freaking clumsy. So everybody knew she had a big crush on me, which I didn't understand. But everybody knew she had a big crush on me. She's one of my friends' daughters. I mean, it was not happening. I would not end it anyways. But even that, it's just like, I was like, what do we even talk about? I mean, yeah, it's probably because my interests align with a lot of stuff. Like I'm into gaming, manga. I know a lot about crap I shouldn't know about. I know memes and stuff like that. People are always surprised. That's like a Zoomer meme, and I'm like, I can totally do it. I'm totally into it. I have no idea why. For those of you who are eloquent, I have eclectic tastes, all right? It's just freaking random. But yeah, it's just so weird. I was like, dude, we ain't got nothing to talk about. It was cute, I guess. Honestly, yeah, I just couldn't see it. But the only thing that can make that happen with a lot of people know I don't discriminate. Most of my girlfriends have been my race, not by choice. It's just, well, I guess by choice, but it's like, but I've never said no to anybody. I've dated just about everything else. I've never dated an American Indian. The freaking George Carlin dark, we made it rather rare. I'm partially American Indian too, so. We have no idea what tribe because my grandmother had Alzheimer's, and we know where she was born, but she was born in the 1905, and everything was paper, and the city hall for the little town she was in burned down in the 30s with all the records. So in the 80s, she got Alzheimer's, and we couldn't figure out the tribe name. We have an idea, but yeah. Just to say, black women, Asian women. I know I've dated an Indian woman, Hispanic woman. I've never dated an American Indian, but yeah. Usually I end up with a white woman. I don't know why. I'm attracted to everything. I don't have, just to put it really creepy. No, I'm not going to say that. I was thinking of something. I was like, should I say this? No, I'm going to pass. Actually, for once in my life, I'm going to think about what I say. But oh, I made myself laugh. Give me a second. Pardon me. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's just I can never find anybody that's. Probably why I'm into some of the scenes I'm into is because a lot of the people in it are interested, or at least they, when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that, I do understand that a lot of people are playing characters. Of course they are. But one of the things you got to know is you can't really be into VTubing, anything like that, and doing something you actually hate. People will pick up on it. If you're passionate about something and enjoy it, it shows. Like, you can literally sit there and watch a gaming stream and tell who hates horror games and who doesn't, based on their reactions and how they're playing, no matter how professional they seem to be. A good example of this is watching HoloLive during Halloween. You can tell who does not want it because it's part of their contractual agreement. It's Halloween. They gotta play the horror games, and you can tell who does not like horror games and who does. It's like, swear to God, who was it? Hako's Bay. I still remember to this day. They literally, her friends on that stream, or her co-workers, told her to stop the Outlast stream. You could tell she was not having a good time. She did not react well to it. is just one of those games. For me, it's Alien Isolation. I do not like games like that. It's a good game. It's a really good game. It is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I am not a happy camper unless I can shoot my way out of it. I don't care. It's like certain games like that. I don't like the run and hide. Never liked run and hide games. Clock Tower. I love Clock Tower. I just don't like the gameplay. It's not me. Haunting Ground. Again, and I've said this in some games before too. I think the only one I ever played through to completion, and it's on this channel, is White Day, and I don't know why, because it's usually not my cup of tea, and I got it for the channel, and it's like, let me try and play it. And you can just tell the false bravado and stuff, because I mean, I don't think it was really that scary after a while. It's like, I love Fatal Frame. I'd never stream it, just because, like, of the way I play it. I'm very cautious and sneak around, and you know. But it's anytime you have a way to fight, it immediately makes it less scary. Just saying. I find spiders creepy. I'm not terrified of them unless they're really big. Whoever came up with that, what is it called in Australia? The abacus spider, that really big ass one that's not dangerous, but can like be the size of a dinner plate and can move really freaking quick. Yeah, I don't need that in my life. I'm good. I'm good. A common house spider, I'm fine with. Black widows don't bother me. I lived in the South for a few years when I was in the military. Used to run into them all the time. Not a thing. Certain tarantulas though? Nope. How about no? I actually ran out of frames. Go figure. I did 500 frames. Nice. Okay. Well, we can go get more. We got another hour, in-game hour. We can go get more. Yeah, I just have never had any luck finding it. I keep telling myself it's going to happen. At my rate I'm going, yeah, I'm going to find the girl of my dreams in her 60s playing frickin' Animal Crossing or something, which I'm all there for. I'm all there for. I'm all there for. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I find gray hair attractive yet. I'm not in the silver fox range yet. I'm probably getting there. I'm getting there. I will say this: a lot of people. This is kind of weird, but you know, if you tuned into this channel this long, you're already beyond hope. But I will say this: your tastes change the older you get. So don't worry about it. Like some people are like, oh, I'm not attractive to this, or I look like this. Don't worry about it. At some point, wait, what? Oh, I took all my concrete. Wait, what the hell's going on? Okay, this is all here. This was wood. Unless I'm opening the same one. This might be... Oh, okay, I was opening the wrong one. All right, losing my mind. Getting distracted. Yeah, I broadened my horizons a bit. You know, it changes as you get older. You know, I mean, I can tell you right now, at 30, I'd look at there are very few women in their late 40s, early 50s. I was like, oh yeah, I can see that. But as I get older, I'm like, you know, she's fine. I like the phrase, your tastes mature, because it's got a kind of double meaning. I'm fine. I've like I alluded to, I kind of like messing with the YouTube dating app. I just, you know, I don't know why, it's just kind of fun to swipe left, swipe right. Oh my God, I can't do that because I'll just be sitting there and I'm like, she looks good, she looks good, she looks good. Look into her. Oh, she's got interesting taste, but people always try to make themselves look out like you can tell they're trying to attract certain people. To be like, ew, I enjoy dancing and going out. And it'll be like some weird form of dancing. You know, and they the ones that put a cat picture in and stuff, is like, bro, That's like a kindred spirit. I know you're just dicking with people at that point, but it's all for it. This actually looks good. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. I like how it came out. Obviously, there was a ton more work to do. I wanted to finish up that a little bit before I clean up and grab some stuff, start preparing for the next episode. But yeah, hey, I'm not shutting the door, man. I'm lonely now. One of these days, I'll have somebody, but or maybe not. You never know. Get hit by a bus tomorrow. Who knows? It's the way life works. But I never count my chickens before they hatched, and I never say no. Well, I do say no. Just not to a relationship. I do know my preferences, though, so don't get any weird ideas. I'm supportive of a lot of things. I'm just saying, I don't judge people for a lot of their tastes and fetishes and stuff. Don't try and push them on me. I have my tastes. You can agree with them. You can disagree with them. But I refuse to conform. I refuse to conform. I mean that in a good way. I just mean I'm not going to change my taste or go out of my comfort zone because somebody's like, oh, you should try this. I'm beyond that. I've tried everything I was interested in. I know what I want. I know what I'm into. I know my kinks, or whatever you want to call them. I know what are my preferences. I'm set in, not in stone. They, like I said, they can change, but not that drastically. Just saying. Not that drastically. When you get older, you've already done most of the experimenting you're into. Who knows? You get really old, you're like, well, screw it. What can it hurt? You know? But I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a thing that happens. Need to check the tree farm and see where we're at, how the growth is coming. See if anybody needs to be knocked down real quick. I mean, I'm not desperate for wood, so sounds weird when I say it like that. Also, don't know why this tree doesn't want to grow, but whatever. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. These guys aren't. Are they full? Oh yeah. Ow! I forgot there were fences there. Excuse me. Let me go, please. Thank you. Oops. I totally forgot that was there. I just decided to run right up into it. Oh, there's something you see every day. JD making a boo-boo. Anyways. All right, so next episode, we're going to go do the mine some more. Well, I was bringing the 3K wood. And then I think, barring a zombie horde coming up, we're going to have to uncover this and let this do its job. So I'm going to have to start using the forges down there, which is literally going to turn on the damn faucet. But hey, that's what we built it for. And it looks pretty good. I really was thinking about this the other day. This should have been taller, but it's fine. It's fine. It should have went about 10 high instead of, I think, half as height. But anyways, guys, the crickets you hear are the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you leave that like. If you haven't subscribed, do consider doing so. I do upload every day. Have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you in my next vid. Bye now.